Hey guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I wanted to talk about insurance policies in general, and I put some notes together that I'd like to share with you guys. We're always talking about homeowners insurance or business owners insurance, one of the two. That's what a public adjuster helps the homeowner or the business owner with. We don't get involved with automobile insurance. We don't get involved with medical insurance. Solely the homeowners or business owners insurance. What I wanted to talk about today is the when you're shopping, the importance of shopping for insurance. Do you know that insurance companies are not loyal to you? There are some companies out there that actually are owned by the employees, right? And you would think that, well, if I have insurance with them, then when something happens and I need somebody to give me a break, they will be able to do that for me. Well, no, that doesn't happen that way. What will benefit or best suits the company will be what guides that decision. So if in the notes of the structure of the company, how they refer to different aspects and different conditions that you come across. When you come into a situation where the decision needs to be made, do we file a claim? Are we going to pay this claim? Do we not pay on this claim? They don't look at, are they an employee? Oh, if they are, then we're going to give them special treatment. You will be treated pretty much the same way. Now, insurance companies also do not reward for your loyalty. Now, what I mean by that, lots of people have been with their insurance company for year after year after year, 10, 20, 30 years. Never had a problem, right? I get my policy every year. I never filed a claim. They never drop me. Well, I hope not. They got a cash cow there. With you, you don't cost them a cent, and you right away pay. They get a premium from you. Of course they're not going to drop you. Why would they? They know a good thing. They're not dummies. But you don't get anything for that either. When you're with a company for a long period of time, it is important at some point to take a break in the action and start shopping. Find out from other insurance companies what they have to offer and at what level. You'd be very surprised. Constant change of what policies are offering, what coverage is extracted, and what coverage is being added. More of the coverage being pulled out than anything. But the bottom line is there are modifications being made to policies every year. Someone's policy is changing. If you don't look into these things and stay with the same company, you could be overpaying by hundreds and hundreds of dollars every year. Is that money better in their pocket or in your pocket? You decide that one. You need to shop around to the point where get a couple quotes, and don't be surprised when you find that some of those quotes are more cost effective than what you've got. Now, once you've done this, I'm not saying let's jump ship. Contact your existing agent and let them know, listen, we got to do something with my premium. I'm paying way too much. I've already gone out and looked into the market. I see that I can get a policy from a couple different companies with a much affordable rate. What can you do for me? And give them the opportunity to respond to that. See what he comes back with. Now, a lot of times they're going to say, well, what type of price do you have? So you're giving them something to shoot for. I don't like that. I like, go out and just do what's the best you can do for me. Don't worry about what I'm paying elsewhere. See what you can do. And that way he doesn't just undercut it by another $25 or another $75. When really, if he didn't have any guidance, he may be able to undercut it by $150. Again, would that extra money be better in your pocket or paid better to the insurance company? Value that's derived from a policy. What is that value? The fact that you've been with them for so long. You feel that they're going to take care and respond to you in a moment's notice when something happens. Whether you've been there for 2 years or 22 years, they pretty much respond the same to a homeowner who's calling up filing a claim. So as you're shopping, be careful about the value that you're getting. Depending on what it costs, you may also be compromising a lot of the coverage. And that obviously is very important. You want to have adequate and proper coverage for your home. Just because paying the lower price doesn't mean that you'll be achieving, or doesn't mean that you won't be achieving that either. The value that you derive from your policy depends on the price that you're paying for it and the coverage that you're getting. Just because you're paying top dollar for a policy doesn't mean that you're getting a comprehensive policy that is good for you. That just means you're paying a lot of money for the premium. And conversely, just because you've paid an extremely low price doesn't mean that you're getting a good deal too. The fact that sometimes when you go extremely low, without carefully comparing, you could be compromising and losing a lot of necessary coverage on your home that you've now just forfeited on the sake of having a lower premium. So you need to watch these things from all angles. There's no one insurance company that can give you the best rates on everything. We talk about the different types of policies you can get, and a policy where you live, type of home you have in this zip code, would be entirely different and the zip code just moved over one state. It could be the same, but more often than not, these things change. So there's a lot of parameters that come into coming up with what the policy premium would be, and it's very important of what that mix is. There is always a huge difference between companies. You can find one that's here, and if you shop around enough, you're going to find one that's up here. Maybe exactly the same coverage. Do your due diligence. Spend some time, research, and get to the bottom of this. The whole point of this is an assignment for you. This is work. This is something that people don't like to do, and I understand that. But the point is, if you do, it will pay off handsomely in the fact that you would be adequately protected at an extremely fair and reasonable rate. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? We don't want to overpay for something. We don't want to underpay either. We want to make sure that whatever we're paying for, the coverage is being provided at the level that we expect it to be, that we want it to be. And that's where you need to research these things. So guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. It can be painstaking, but as I say, if you've fallen into a trap where you've never checked anything, insurance companies take advantage and you get your rates raised every year, not a whole lot. But if you shop around, I guarantee you will find a better rate somewhere. You may have to check several companies, and remember, there are hundreds and hundreds of different companies to go after. But you can find that through the state's government under insurance of what the state has accepted these insurance companies to write business within your state, your home state. Check it out, get your research done, and satisfy the requirements you need to be adequately protected. Guys, thank you very much for listening. I appreciate that very much. I hope you learned something. Please share this with others. Would you give me a thumbs up, please? And would you subscribe? Have yourselves a beautiful day. God bless you.